Springs, Colorado, and home to the Air Force Falcons. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Yukon Huskies, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Falcons will put total weather to crank us up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Huskies offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads, showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. The give from the gun. Let's talk just for a minute about UConn. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent and high school talent that can come in that you know they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Fagnano. The short hands, it's Murphy. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. UConn will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So the Air Force Falcons offense will take the field for the first time. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility.
There he goes! And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Offense set on first down. Run it with the fullback. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Let's see what they've got on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. For young men who are going to make their living protecting the skies, they can cover some ground too.
There's no doubt, and they're going to cover the ground and be on the ground, stay on the ground, and be very successful. That's what they want to do with this running attack.
Finds his tight end.
I tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Roberson. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Give to the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The Falcons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's long. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
That RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
And the Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. The give on the option. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short...
Intercepted deep in his own end. And they'll drag him down.
Bro, are you fucking kidding me? How does my guy stop running and then he's... What the fuck, man?
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
It's complete. Trying to give them some room to work with. Stop just short of the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 19. Guys, for just a second, let's talk about UConn. At some point, the media needs to recognize this is a team on a hot streak. They've put together a nice record, winning 3 straight, now knocking on the door of the top 25.
Yeah, and I think, Reese, the media also realizes what happened early in the season, and they took a few lumps, and they were kind of figuring out who they are. But I feel like the last 3 weeks, Jesse, they're playing as well as anybody in the country, and they know what their identity is.
I agree. I think in college football, year in, year out, teams get better and teams get worse. This is the former. They all of a sudden are starting to realize and figure out what gives them the best chance to win week in, week out. Guys are playing at a very high level. I don't see that stopping today.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Edwards. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. Man, he is hard to wrap up as he gets it to the 32-yard line. And the Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Bell. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the air, it's Spagnano. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Got it inside the 10. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
With the run on 1st and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Parker. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Husky.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on... because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Running backs are wide receivers. They do such a great job nowadays out of the backfield. All you got to do, dump it to him. Get it to him quick, and he'll make the rest happen with his running back skills. But they do so much work with wide receivers in practice that they basically have become wide receivers now.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Latham. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Finds his big tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Complete to the right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the 1st down.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the right. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Roberson. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Got a man. It's Harris. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Gets the back moving. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decided to go for it, throw it.
Got some movement into the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Air Force. Looking for the tie with the extra point. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone. It's Flowers. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. The UConn offense goes back to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Sweet cut there. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job.
Turning it on. Gets away from one, finds room. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Fagnano. Caught over the middle, it's Bell.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Harrison. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Latham. Turns it on in midfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. Did a nice job on it.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Latham. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. The Falcons are in the hurry-up. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He caught it! Touchdown, Falcons! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the 1st half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. UConn going back to work on offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Back to throw, it's Fagnano. Got it behind the line, it's Edwards. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. UConn will have to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practice this all week long. Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And defenses are taught to stay deep, play prevent in these situations. So I think you could get a good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal to tack on before the half.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harris. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Looking to throw on first down. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And here in the third quarter, it is still a tie ball game. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellows, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Colorado Springs. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Falcon Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. UConn has it teed up to start this second half. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Going to the run to start this second half. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air on first down. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just...
Running free! He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
Man, having a great back makes life so easy on your offense. It balances everybody out and commits more guys to the box. And this guy all season long, he's in the top 10 in rushing for a reason. He's continued to make plays. You continue to trust him. This guy is a great running back.
The give to the big fullback. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. This quarterback, part of their running game. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? Having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
Big fullback's got it. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down.
you hear a lot of coaches talk about bend, don't break, and it's in these areas of the field down in your own goal line defensively where you want to just stiffen up. And they did.
Touchdown, Air Force! They take the lead with the 6.
And you love giving it to the big boy right near the goal line, plowing ahead. You know he's going to put 2 hands on the football, lower his shoulder. 2nd and goal. You don't need 3rd and goal, thanks to the big fella.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UConn offense goes back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. To the ground with the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Grab near the sticks. It's Bell. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Edwards. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Fagnano. Get it out on the screen. At the 45 on its way. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. This UConn offense really has it going.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Leaves it with the running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Murphy. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, the receiver was able to make the catch on the slant throw, and then he got north right away. He creased the defense with his speed, picking up extra yardage after catching the slant.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bell. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second.
Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Well, guys, Air Force has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. To the ground, he's got it again. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. He's up to 94 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Latham.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
And the Falcons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
The Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. How about this methodical, soul-crushing drive? They've already drained more than 3 minutes off the clock. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got...
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Falcons. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, we've got a 2-possession lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Pitt looks like a bunch of world beaters right now. I'm not sure I've ever seen this offense look this crisp. They're up by 22 over Notre Dame. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. UConn going back to work on offense. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. To the air, it's Magnano. Catch in the middle, it's Parker. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Edwards. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Huskies are marching down the field. Wants to throw again. Fires to the big fella. Shows off another move and gets down to the 33-yard line. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. That's caught. It's Bell. And he's brought down after a nice gain. UConn quick to the line.
He's brought down at the 20. And that's a first down.
From the red zone, looking for a man. They're working that left side. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Looking downfield, it's Fagnano. Got his man on the outside. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Big fella moving. Touchdown, UConn! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Shakes off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Johnson looking to throw. Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be 2nd down.
It just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's going to take off. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
That's such a gut punch if you're the defense, because you're trailing in this game. You have got to find a way to get off the field on third down, but you can't stop the quarterback scramble. He's just been making plays in this game in critical moments, none bigger than that one right there with the lead late in the game.
It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling the